What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the WiseGuys, Gargano and Geek, NFL Week 5, betting picks, breakdowns, good times, hanging out with the crew. What's up, Anthony?
What's going on, Geek? Look at
Oh,
my
man.
man. Look at I like I like it. I'm looking at the trophies. You got the trophies in the background, man.
Iron Throne of Glory. They call me the geek for a reason because I legitimately am a geek. Like, I'm
Sure.
fucking watching Game of Thrones. Like, I need a fantasy football Game of Thrones
Cause I
trophy.
know you're a geek. You are geek. You're I don't know your last name. I don't want to know your last name.
Don't
You
need to.
are you said it earlier. You and I were talking, Madonna. You're a geek.
The
That's it.
Madonna of fantasy football and
Yeah.
daily
You're well,
fantasy
you like
right here.
soccer, like those like some of the great soccer players.
A Maradona. A
Right.
Maradona.
Right. That's you, cuz you're just geek.
I only know that one soccer player. I got nothing else. That was
Yeah, I'm
it.
surprised. That's an old one too. You go
That's the only
Maradona.
one I know. Maradona.
Come on.
That's the only one. Right now, as I sit here, I cannot think of another
There's
guy.
there's like 50 soccer guys who go by one name.
I only know one
Down to
actual
Tiago.
soccer guy. Period. Oh, you know who's the other one? Beckham.
Yeah, but he's not even. He's David Beckham. You
Yeah, he's
don't.
got a name.
You ever do the DFS soccer?
Pepe. Pele.
Yeah, well, that's old
Pele.
school. You're going old school. You don't
I
do
am.
the soccer DFS.
No.
Come on,
No.
man.
I played it one time. Listen, I only have enough room in here for so much statistics.
You're
Then if I
just a
start
football guy, man.
memorizing names of other players and other sports, it just gets all mixed up in there. I gotta focus one.
Well, that's why you are the geek. You're the expert, cuz. That's it, man. Listen, I
Only
got
one.
people lined up in Philadelphia. They're like, "Who's this geek?" I got guys like on the street going, "Who's this guy?" They want to come see you.
Uh-oh.
No, in a good way. They
What, are they? Are they? Wait. What's the expression? Are they a
friend
friend?
of ours.
A friend of
Yeah,
ours?
friend of mine, not a
They a
friend of
friend of
ours.
mine?
They're
Are
a
they a
friend of
friend of
mine,
ours?
not a friend of ours. Friend of mine.
There we go. I
All
love
right,
it.
you ready? Let's do it,
Well,
man.
let's fucking crush it again, man. By the way, your bets have been just crushing it. My sports betting account, you don't even understand. I just write shit down for this show every time. I got a paper, I write it down, and my sports betting account is doubling every week. It's ridiculous with these bets. I mean, the Giants last week, Jets, underdogs, outright winners. Let's keep it up, man, because I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I
well,
fucking
listen, we've
got the
nailed it 4 weeks
beans,
in a row. So lots of fuzzles
lots
coming
of
our way.
beans, lots of beans.
Yeah.
No water.
I got some games this week too. I like a lot. So we'll dive into it like we always do. Go through each of the game with some of the props, the whole thing. Don't forget before we start, everybody's got to download the Sharp app. All right, because listen, I think it's a great tool, man. I've been killing it because you know what, studying and the Sharp app, those two things. You watch teams, you make sure you watch a lot of games and you get the Sharp app. You marry those two, you got a winner. So download the Sharp app. It's free. The tools are ridiculous. It helps with your fantasy. So you're a prop player, you got to get it. You're just a better, you got to get it. It keeps track of all your bets, gives you the best numbers, the best lines. It's going to save you money over the long haul, and it's free. So download it, you motherfathers.
I got an idea. I'm going to talk about it for next week, but I have an idea for a little promotion.
Yeah,
Because you told me that Philly loves Brian Dawkins.
that's correct.
I
Be
got
dog.
I got something planned for my Philly people because
Oh
I'm
yeah,
now that Philly has welcomed me with open arms
yeah, they love
as
you.
one of their own.
It's interesting because you got cred. You got Philadelphia cred.
And you know what I think it is? Because I'm not a Giants fan. As a Jets
That's
fan, number
true.
one, we're green together. There's a camaraderie
Because there's
amongst the green.
simpatico. Hmm?
There's something about it. They're like, you know
I
what, Jets
agree.
fan, fuck it, you're with us.
Yeah,
You're with us.
yeah. Plus, you're good people.
That's
Well,
what they
everybody, Philadelphians, they have a sixth sense about people,
and I love
and
a
they look
cheese.
at you and they go, "He's
He's all right.
he's good
And I
people."
love a cheesesteak. Like you don't even know.
Yeah, don't
Like,
pander with the steak though.
no, I love a cheese. But I like unhealthy foods. I'm gonna
Well,
tell you.
who
Let me tell
does?
you a story from today, okay? And I had a dilemma, a moral dilemma. Before we get into the breakdown, I had a
Yeah,
moral
yeah,
dilemma.
yeah. What'd you get?
I ordered some fried chicken from a place called Crispy Crunch. It's greasy.
Yeah.
It's crispy. It's amazing fried chicken, but I'm not allowed to eat it normally. Like, I have to wait until nobody's home because if my
Oh,
wife
your
is
wife
here,
will say, yeah, she'll
oh
get
my
mine.
God, right?
You're
I
eating
can't
that
enjoy it.
stuff.
I can't enjoy
No,
it.
yes, that's true.
Like, I can't enjoy it.
So you sneak the fried chicken.
I sneak the fried chicken, right? But here's the thing. It comes with these biscuits, these honey biscuits.
Oh,
And my kid loves the honey biscuits. So now here comes the moral dilemma. All right, I finished all the fried chicken. The evidence is being disposed of everywhere.
right.
Like no one could ever know. But then I got this biscuit staring at me, and I know my kid loves the biscuit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I keep the biscuit for my kid, I'm
You could get
busted on the
snagged.
fried chicken. But what do? Do you place the child's happiness above your own misery?
Yes.
You did. I did that.
It's not even you because you're a good man.
I
That's
did that.
further evidence as to why you're a good man.
My kid
As
ate
to
the
why
biscuit.
Philadelphia likes you.
Yeah.
Because you can't deny your angel the biscuit. Come on.
You can, she's
No, but
she had this-
here's the only thing I question. You couldn't sneak her the biscuit?
Nah, she's not. She would never allow the sneak. That it's my younger. She don't do that sort of sneaking. My older one, she'll sneak a biscuit.
Right.
Me and her be like high-fiving afterwards. My little
Oh,
one,
she'll
she's
rat
not
you
the
out?
sneaky one. Oh yeah, she don't even rat me out. She just doesn't have a sneaky bone in her body. First, Mom, I got a
She's
biscuit.
an angel. Oh yeah,
She got none of that.
How
which
old is she?
good. My little one's 9. No, she's 12.
Oh my God.
She's 12.
And
my
she
oldest
rat
is
you
15.
out? You were good. Yeah.
She would. She would tell her mom.
All right, listen. But I give you props because you got to go angel. You got to go. You got to take the line. Listen, every once in a while, you got to take a beating.
I had to suck it up. Even my little one don't like that I'm eating the fried chicken either. That's the problem.
Yeah.
She's like, "Why are you eating fried chicken?" So I'm like,
she hits you with it too. The fried chicken.
She don't like me eating that shit. Yeah,
yeah, that's all right.
It was worth it though. You gotta have
worth
that
the chicken, man.
Oh.
You got to get the chicken.
So this place is so good. I don't even.
What's it called again?
It's called Crispy Crunchy Chicken. I probably a chain or something. I don't even know. It just popped up on my DoorDash. I'm like, I see a new DoorDash. I'm like, oh shit, must find out if it's good. I order from every DoorDash. Like I know every DoorDash restaurant on the fucking thing. That's all I know.
I think that's listen. You go once. Let's face it. You know, you gotta make sure you take care of yourself. But I'm a big believer in pleasure.
Yeah, the joy of eating.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the joy of eating is a beautiful thing.
It's hedonistic, man. We're hedonists. I want to pour myself a glass of wine right now.
There it is. I took one for the team today.
Yeah, you good man.
I got a little bit of the fried chicken sweats still happening. It's still going.
Dude, the chicken sweats are no good, cuz that's bad.
The fried chicken sweats.
Yeah, that's no good, dude.
No
that's
joke.
bad. Yeah, that's bad.
All right, let's talk about some games.
I can smell you from here. All right, are you ready?
Good, man. You'd be hungry if you were standing next to me right now. I smell great.
It's coming out of your pores, man.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the best. One time I don't do one of the fallacies about Italian cuisine is that it's heavy garlic. And it really isn't heavy garlic. You're supposed to, season it lightly. Like it's only the bad restaurants that are heavy garlic. But one time I went to this restaurant in San Francisco. I was covering some football game, Niners or something. And it was a restaurant called the Stinking Rose in San Francisco. And it's a garlic themed restaurant. And it had like this roasted garlic cloves on the table with this sourdough bread, which was unbelievable. So I'm going to town on the garlic. Everything's garlic, whatever it is. For one night, it was good. Except in that night, it was literally coming out of my pores. I went to the gym in the morning, and I was sweating garlic. And I was like, I can't even go out. I was embarrassed.
Oh, it's good for you. It's healthy. It's healthy for you.
Until you start sweating it out of your pores,
dude. That's the bad shit coming out of your body. The garlic.
Yeah, but that's the garlic is. Oh God, no. All right, let's enough. We got more on this in the next episode. All right, let's do it. Let's begin in London. I love the London game because why? I mean, 9:30 football, man. Does it get better than that? 9:30 football.
All day football. All day.
So we got your squad, the Jets and the Falcons. Now Atlanta, no Calvin Ridley, not making the trip. They are banged up. Maybe Kyle Pitts will get introduced to Matt Ryan. Can you imagine?
Probably not. Probably not.
He'll still ignore him, won't he?
Yeah. I don't know who they're. Cordero Patterson, 12 receptions.
I don't understand it. Do you understand Cordell Patterson? Do you get that?
I mean, I think it's that they have no one to catch passes over there.
Well, what happened to Kyle Pitts, who was like going to reinvent the tight end position?
I've heard a lot. I heard O.J. Howard was going to reinvent the tight end position.
Right.
I heard Eric Ebron was going to be this athletic beast.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard this shit so many times. I do think Pitts is good, but it takes a minute to learn how to be a tight end in the NFL. And, you got to have your quarterback throwing to you a little bit, but I just think it's going to take a minute with him. I think he'll be fine probably, but I'm always a little concerned when I hear about these generational talents because I keep hearing generational talents and they wind up sucking.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Remind you of Kyle Brady.
Yes. You know Kyle Brady.
1997 or 99.
Yeah.
When was that? 1988.
Oh my God. Did
Kyle
they boo
Brady,
the Jet fans
first round.
boo him?
Oh,
Amazing.
Warren Sapp was available with the next pick.
Yeah. Remember my boy who I still talk to, Anthony Becht.
Yes.
West Virginia, Jet man.
Yes.
Another Jet tight end. Anyway, Jets Falcons. It's 2.5. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I can only look the Jets side, but I liked it better when it was 3.5. So this is as much as I don't want to pass, it's a hard pass for me.
You can shop it a little bit and get -3 on some books right now.
Yeah,
can't get 3.5. But I agree.
Yeah, it's a hard pass. I mean, it's
Jets or nothing for me though.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see it. I look at it and I want it. It's 9:30, so it's a single game, and I know everybody wants to bet it, but I just have no play on it, man. I want to say over, but I can't even tell you I like that.
No.
You know,
at the very least, Zach Wilson looked pretty competent last week. I did like the way Jamison Crowder meshed into the Jets offense a little bit.
Yes.
And I also liked that they're moving over to Michael Carter as the primary running back. So there's a couple things going on there that I do like as some encouraging signs from the first game against kind of like not an elite defense. And I think we've got that situation here with the Falcons. The Falcons are going to have a hard enough time.
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to generate offense? I really don't get how they're going to score. I know they'll find a way, but Odeus Zacharias.
I was going to tell you, I was going to say the Zacharias.
I mean, that guy, he's not anything good. They got Pitts and basically Cordero Patterson. Like, it is a thin offense. I think the side to take is Jets. Dog or pass. Pass. Yeah. Yeah,
I would agree with that. I would agree Jets or pass. I just don't want any part of the game. So I can't front. I don't want to force a pick. That's where you get in trouble. When you start forcing plays because you want action is when you lose.
I will say one other thing about this game. There's an extra factor that we have no way of knowing about. And that's when teams go to London, they think that it's a vacation.
Yeah.
And they could be out fucking around the night before going to see Big Ben. They're not practicing. They're out like, oh, we're in London. Let's go have
Piccadilly Circus. Yeah.
They're having fish and chips. And they're having shepherd's pie.
The food in London is the worst. Or in England.
They're at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. They're having fucking shepherd's pies and beef Wellington. I've been to pubs that sell that. I have not been to London. I've been to pubs that sell British food.
Yeah.
It is not my favorite cuisine.
No, it's not good. But
I'm not a fan of the bangers
London is cool.
Or the mash. Definitely don't like the bangers.
Nah, the blood sausage. You like the blood sausage?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't like the British food, man. Even fish and chips. Like, fried fish. It's all right.
Exactly.
I
agree.
Fried chicken. I'll take the crispy, crunchy chicken.
I agree. I
would fried cod.
I agree. I mean, that's why they got to fry it because it tastes like shit. You know what I mean? It's not.
They eat some sort of beans. You know how you have baked beans? They're good.
Right.
Like that. Like in a beautiful, like a nice sweet sauce of baked beans, got a little bacon in it. They got some other kind of baked beans in England, and they're not good.
But you bring up the cod, like that's bad fish.
Is that what it is? Is that why you got to
It's
fry
a
up the cod?
big fish, guys.
Low
Big.
end fish.
It's not like a bronzino. Like that's
No.
a classic fish.
Everywhere I
bronzino.
go, every Italian restaurant serves bronzino.
Sure.
Everyone. What do you got?
It's Mediterranean catfish.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
No, it's good
No.
fish.
No.
No,
I
it's
hope
good
not.
fish.
It's not
No,
a
it's
dirty
good. It's a white fish. It's good. It's good
Yeah,
fish.
it's a nice fish.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
All right.
Next game.
Oh, we're gonna stop. Lions and Vikings. Minnesota's laying 10. Dude, that's a ton of points, but that's a hold your nose for me. I'm saving you, Mike. I got 2 gems coming up. Gems. And this ain't it. Vikings and Lions. Now the 10's a lot of points, dude.
I'm not laying 10. I'm not doing it.
No.
This isn't the Chiefs. This isn't some great defense. The problem with the Vikings, the defense not that good, but the biggest problem is I don't know how healthy Dalvin Cook is going to be for this one. And that's a real.
And look, the Lions are 0-4, but they compete. They do. Now we were against them last week, and it was a good play, but I give them credit because they compete. We had the Bears all day. If you remember, I told you, I don't care who the quarterback is. I think was my direct quote. And Justin Fields wins the job, and he did enough. The defense, and they win. We said play him 9.5. They win by 10.
Great play last week.
So I go no play Vikings Lions.
If there's a play here, it's under 49.5 points. I don't really understand why the total is that high. The Vikings are not a team
compensation for their defense, bro.
Yeah, but the Vikings don't put their foot on your neck. They're not that team. They're going to just slow it down and run it. And if they're stopping the Lions from scoring, like at some point, I mean, I get it. I'm not playing it, but if I had to do anything in this game, it's probably I'm looking at the under 49.5, just kind of thinking.
Oh, touchdown Rams.
Where does it get to? Yeah, this game is tonight's game is there we go.
It's pretty good. 9.
Tighten it up.
Oh, he missed the extra point.
They've missed a field goal already also.
Oh my God, he missed the extra point.
That
Lions
is now
2.
Yeah, that's a disaster. He missed a field goal earlier in this game from what I think. I can't remember.
Well, I think it was Seattle missed the field goal.
Seattle. Okay, I knew one side.
The Rams missed the extra point. Seattle missed the field goal. So 9-7. All right, boys. I got to play for you next game.
All right.
You ready?
Pen out.
Get your pen out.
Pen out.
I love me some Steelers. Pick your nose against Denver. Dude.
Pick them.
I love Pittsburgh in this game. Listen, Ben's cooked, and everybody's in love with this Denver team. Now I don't know. Again, obviously,
probably Drew Lock, maybe, but might be Bridgewater.
Teddy. Yeah, sure. Drew Lock is horrific.
He's so bad.
He's horrific. So here's my advice. I like the Steelers either way, but if it's Lock at quarterback, make it a XXXL bet. Okay? If it's Teddy, I still like the Steelers, but I would double unit it if it's Drew Lock.
Steelers defense, elite this season, very, very strong. Broncos defense pretty good too. But what I like about this one, and I'm on your side here, the narrative about Ben Roethlisberger being washed up. I love narratives. I like going against the narrative. When I start to hear a narrative, I just want to go against it.
Sure.
And I just want to be the opposite of it.
Yeah, you're anti-narrative. Yeah.
I've got a game this week where I got a game with the narrative.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a narrative game. It's coming up.
Okay, cool.
On this one, yeah, there's a narrative. Ben Roethlisberger's washed up. Beat reporters asking Mike Tomlin today if he's thinking about benching Ben. Remember when beat reporters were asking Belichick a couple of years ago if he was going to bench Tom Brady, and he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he literally said, "What are you fucking crazy?" And then it was like that's kind of like the Tomlin reaction to this. He was like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm not benching Ben. That's not what the fuck are you talking about? Like it was the best answer. Like, what? No, I'm not benching this guy. So when that narrative is formulating, I just want to be against. And of course, that next week I'm sure
I don't
Brady
blame you,
does it.
man.
I just
I
want to
don't
be.
play.
I want to be against it. Like it. XXL
Uh,
bet. I am not.
if it's Drew Lock,
Drew Lock, I'm fucking going XXL. I'm
right?
joining you.
If it's Teddy, still a unit, still a 1 unit bet. All right.
I just think defensively the Steelers have enough to win the game. Also, so
I
and of
agree.
course for DFS purposes and fantasy purposes, I got a man crush on Deontay Johnson. He's my cheat code. I play him every week. I played him every week last year. No one likes him.
You were on fire with Deontay Johnson. That was a great move.
It hasn't stopped. The guy
Yeah.
gets 12 targets every week. No one plays him.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Keep not playing him. Thank you.
Yeah.
Keep
great
doing
move.
that. He does get hurt, twice a year. Twice a year he comes out of the game and he burns you.
Yeah. No, but it's great. I like it.
Good with the bad.
All right. How about this one's interesting? The Buccaneers are a 10-point favorite against Miami. Now, Brady was in a shoebox last week. I gotta believe this is a nice, easy victory. I mean, the Dolphins are horrid. You got no quarterback. I'm not anxious to lay 10 against anyone, but I'll lay 10 against Miami.
Yeah, I'm morally against ever laying 10 points. But
yes.
Yeah, Miami doesn't have much. I mean, what are they going to do? You can't run. So Jacoby Brissett is going to have to be really good here. Will Fuller out. It's asking a lot for them to score in this game, even at all.
Watch it if you ask yourself, right? What are they going to score tops? 14? Like 14 tops? 17 tops? Come on. Brady's going to win. Brady's going at least going to give you 30, 28. Like he was in a box last week. Come on.
Yeah, no, I like the Bucs to bounce back off of like a mediocre offensive performance. I do want to. There are a couple of interesting fantasy notes in this game. One being, if Gio Bernard is out, I really love Leonard Fournette. I think another narrative that's incorrect.
Oh, I like that. That's a good play.
Yeah, like an incorrect narrative is that Fournette is in a timeshare with Ron Jones Jr.
Yeah.
And that is not what I'm seeing with my eyes. I'm seeing Fournette being the starting running back and Ron Jones coming in on occasion. And when he does, he kind of makes a mistake and misses a block. And they don't want him out there too much because he's just fucked up. Like he's not mentally all there. He's like his concentration. He's got problems with concentration. I don't know what it is. He makes mistakes constantly, so they don't like him. But if Gio Bernard is in there, that's a problem for me because he's going to steal some of those receptions that I need to get Lenny over the hump that I want to get him.
Uncle Lenny.
Uncle Lenny, baby.
It's Uncle Lenny to you.
Uncle, yeah, he's Uncle Lenny. Now, the other thing about this game that's interesting is every time a team plays against Tampa, there's an increased expectation of either field goals or throwing for touchdowns because you can't run for touchdowns against this team. So if they are going to even score the 14, then you have to expect that one of Gesicki or Waddle, one of those guys, maybe two of them, are going to catch a touchdown. So, like, there is some, even as shitty as the total is, and even as bad as the Miami team total is, because it's probably going to come via the pass, it doesn't excite me for Brissett, but I do think you can take a guess on either Waddle or Gesicki. Gesicki's the one that stands out to me as a potential touchdown this week. The Bucs are also running actual nobodies at cornerback right now. Their guys are all hurt.
No, I mean, that's a great point. Yeah. They are banged up. I mean, that's the only worry is like, how bad are they? But again, I mean, is Brissett going to make you pay? Is he going to dart you down the field? I don't think so. So if you're going to play the game, I mean, you got to play Tampa.
I wouldn't play this one. I don't think I'm not comfortable laying 10. I don't like laying 10 ever. It reminds me, laying 10 is like, you know what I'd rather do here? I'd rather use Bucs in a parlay, in a money line parlay with another maybe heavy favorite. Let me get away from laying the 10. How about you grab the Bucs and you add them onto your Steelers play, get a little more juice going because they're not losing this game. That kind of money line parlay or something like that, or even maybe pairing up the Bucs and the Vikings. I don't want to lay 10. I don't want to lay 9.5. but I could do a money line parlay with both
Well,
of
what
those
you could
teams.
do
Get the win.
is you know what you do. You lay 3.
Or yeah, you could
Okay, like it's still a big fat number, but when you combine, you lay 3 and 3. You know,
teaser.
it's going to come. It is, but the beauty of the money line parlay, where you're messing with the line, is if you push, you don't lose. Right.
Yeah.
So that's the move.
I like that. I like that thought process. With these giant spreads, I'm kind of I don't like laying the points. You could be right and wrong when you're doing it. On a money line parlay, baby. I love it.
How about I got my man over here? Come here. Yeah, come here. Say hello to Uncle Geek. It's Massimo. Come here. Come here. Just say hi to Uncle Geek.
He's crushing the
baseball. He's an all-star. He's a baseball player.
Baseball today, right before coming home.
He had practice. Say hello.
Crushing baseballs, Massimo.
That's the camera. Get in front of the camera.
There he is.
So what's up? Give him a thumbs up, man.
I can see a future Hall of Famer right there. I know it's going to happen. He probably can't. He's
stud, man. He crushes the ball.
No, I believe you. I could see it.
That's my man. All right, so it's good advice that you gave. I hear you on the 10.
Yeah, just I'm never comfortable, laying that many points.
But I tend to agree with you too.
Yeah, if I feel like this is a locked in win, I don't mind laying the juice on the money line in a game like that, and maybe even parlaying it up with another one where I feel really confident that I'll at least come out with a win no matter what. I think I could probably pick 2 or 3 games here to add to a money line parlay, including the Patriots. Like, there's a few games you could add in here, probably add 3 or 4 teams and just roll it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. All right, so right off the bat, I give you Pittsburgh as one of my plays. This one's an interesting game. Saints and Washington. Saints are laying 2. I don't like the Saints. I think they're an overvalued team, New Orleans. So I want to take Washington at home. I think it's the play, dude.
I love that. I love the play. I'm actually on the exact same side. I've been on Washington all year.
Yeah.
And I'm right back on it. Listen, Winston not looking that good at the helm right now. He's just not himself. I don't know if they don't trust him. Taysom Hill coming in. It's a bit of a mess on offense for that team. Washington, do the Saints have somebody that really is going to stop Terry McLaurin in this one?
How good is he too, man? He's like, it's amazing. He's underrated. Unbelievable.
Top 5 talent. I'm going to keep screaming it till someone believes. Top 5 talent at wide receiver in the NFL. Who's better than him?
I agree.
Who's better?
Listen, you got your right. You got your. Kid, Metcalf playing tonight. He's tremendous, right? Kupp is there,
Jefferson.
But you're Jefferson. We know who's the top 5. He belongs. Scary Terry. Without a quarterback, he's ridiculous. I agree. I'll tell you another guy who I love, and we'll talk about him later. But Jamar Chase, that kid. I love that.
I hope so. I got him on 2 of my dynasty teams.
You do?
I got a lot of dynasty teams, but I got him on 2 of them.
Yes, well, that's good. That's good. You're gonna love that. So anyway, we both like Washington. I'll take Washington, and I'll go with the outright piece.
Yeah, and regardless, the Saints are not beating anybody down this year at all, and they just lost to the Giants. So how good can they be?
Yep. All right, let's keep it going. Titans and Jaguars. This is a great game. This is really, people go, really? Titans, Jaguars? Ugh. Tennessee's 4.5. Dude, that Jacksonville team's not bad. The coach is an imbecile, right? Like, he's an idiot. And he looks like a clown, and his players hate him. But they're not bad. We saw them play on a Thursday night last week. They're not bad.
This is the
and Tennessee's defense sucks.
The worst, right? This is.
Are you with me on this?
This is the game that I was talking
about. Oh, let me hear it, Geek. You're on point.
This is the game. Everybody thinks Hate the Face is ruining the team, right? Yes. Urban Meyer out there fucking grinding on the hotties. I get it. Listen, If I thought I could get away with it, I might grind on the hotties too. But if you're famous, if you're fucking well known, and everybody in the bar has a camera on you, and you're still grinding on the hotties, that tells me you're just a fucking asshole. Like, come
You're
on,
a
bro.
jerk off.
Everybody sees you. Everybody's here watching you. What the fuck are you doing? Twerking. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't know. My hand was on her ass. I didn't notice it. I was just putting my hand there when I was drinking a beer. She moved her hand on my ass. I kept squeezing it. I didn't even know it was there. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, that's the
Why
greatest.
are you out? Why are you out at a bar when the rest of the team flew home? I'm not taking the plane. Fuck you.
I don't understand that. Like, how could you let your team fly home? I mean, I that's appalling. Like, if I'm the owner, Saad Khan, I'm going, are you kidding me? Now, I don't know if who wants to get fired and go coach USC,
This
but
is what he wants.
my God.
I told you I recognized the move. When you look down and you lie, okay, that's when you broke the vase. He broke the vase. I told you he broke the vase. I don't know about USC. Remember that? And I said that is not the liar does that. I've seen my kids do that.
Yes.
I'm fucking dad. Every dad on the planet has seen it.
Don't play ball in the house.
I know what a lie looks like. What an asshole. But the team is like, fuck you, we don't care about you. We're going to go out and win this anyway because we have pride as men.
Right.
Right? So that's the narrative. I say, you know what? Forget the narrative. I get that the coach is a moron. He's probably going to get fired in the next couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, there is odds on him being fired before the season, and the probability is above 50% that he will be fired by like week 10. Like, that's awesome. Right now, you can bet this.
I love it.
And it makes sense. But
sure.
My thing is, fuck the narrative. This is Tennessee, a team that got that the New York Jets just lit up offensively, right? They have some talent on their offense. James Robinson is looking great. I'm going to say Trevor Lawrence looked pretty good last week. He looked like an NFL quarterback. He looked like the part. He looked like the number one pick.
Dude, I agree. I agree. Their offense is not bad.
Yeah.
So it's not a big, I agree.
I don't know I don't know if I'm taking them for the outright win. I know that's
No, I would take the points. No, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I just like the 4.5 and I like the over because I just don't think Jacksonville. I don't think Tennessee's going to stop Jacksonville.
Tennessee will not, but Jacksonville. The problem is Jacksonville ain't stopping Tennessee either. That's the problem, and that's why I think it's going to be
the over piece is a nice one. Yeah,
it potentially. Derrick Henry could run for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game without breaking a sweat. We might get the 3 touchdown game. As a matter of fact, the problem is I think the odds on 3 touchdowns isn't even that great. It's like plus 400. Like, it's not good enough for me to pull the trigger. We might be able to search that one and get a good number, but like Derrick Henry, 2 touchdowns, you lock it up. It's happening. 3 touchdowns, maybe. So he's also done it against the Jaguars specifically a couple times before. One of my best DFS wins ever was a Derrick Henry 200-yard at the King of the Beach a couple of years ago. Derrick Henry 200 yards, 3 touchdowns against the Jaguars. And interestingly, Leonard Fournette was on the Jaguars at the time, and he had a monster game against the Titans. And I could see that happening with James Robinson this time. Both the running backs going bananas. Laviska Shenault all over the place. Maybe even A.J. Brown getting involved if he's back for this one. So I like the game. I like the game to score a lot of points. And I think Jacksonville can hang around. I would definitely be on the underdog on this one. And it's more just the anti-narrative play. I just think people think they're gonna fold because the coach is bad. I just don't think that's what's going to happen. I think they don't care about the coach. They're going to play well because they have pride.
We are on the same page, my brother. All right. Are you ready? I got an XXXL one.
Here we go.
The Bengals.
Ooh, really?
Green Bay and Cincinnati. Green Bay is a 3-point favorite. I like the Bengals.
Wow.
I'm all over the Bengals. Outright. In fact, I may lay. Let's see what I can lay in this game. Because I'm telling you, this could be.
You're saying the Bengals win the game.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love me some Cincinnati. In
I tried
fact,
to just
I
I
like him
tried
so much. I'm going to lay. How about I lay minus? That's it. Well, I guess that's it. I'll lay -3 and get 2-1, and then
you're laying the 3.
laying the 3, and then I
Oh
want to
my
go to
goodness.
my trusty win margin,
Uh-oh.
and I'm going to lay a pizza bet that the Bengals win by 13-18
Oh my
at
god.
plus 1200, and then back it up that they win by 19-24 plus 2200. So they have to win between 13 and 24 points, and the pizza bet turns into a monster win. But I'm going to make my real money laying 3. I'm going to double it, Geek.
I
Double it.
mean, I was not on that side when I looked at this. I kind of I was not on that. I need a reason. I need a thought. Give me something. Give me something on this, because what about this game tells you the Bengals are going to destroy these guys? Is it
It's not about
just give me a
destroying.
reason.
I mean,
Give
I
me a
think they
thought.
win the game.
Or
First
win
of
the
all,
game.
I don't
Give me
think.
a thought.
Listen, I love
Is it
Rodgers and
the
all,
home
but
game?
we've seen. Yes, the fact that it's in Cincinnati, the fact that I don't like Green Bay's defense. This is a spot game. It's non-conference on the road. Non-conference on the road team with not a great defense is an egg. They're going to lay an egg.
The egg.
They're 3-1. They've won 3 in a row. This is egg written all over it.
The
Does that make
egg
sense to
lay.
you?
Listen, I am not one to deny or question
Well,
the
you'd be
AG
fooled to question me, but
triple XL bet. I'm just here, I'm just like, I'm writing it down. I'm fucking gonna pull the
that
trigger on
Drek
it.
Steeler team put up 17 points. Okay, everybody was all over Green Bay. They win by 10, and they covered the whole thing. I'm telling you, this is a come down game. Come down. I smell it. Bengals outright lay the 3.
Jamar Chase. How
Why?
many yards?
He's going to destroy that pack. That Packers secondary blows.
It's not good. It hasn't been good this year. They
And
have targeted
I kind of, I have an affinity toward the Packers too. It's not like I love Rodgers. I'm not a hater. I'm just telling you this is a spot.
It's funny. I looked at it and I was kind of like, Packers only -3 in this spot. I thought they would be favored by more.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Still smells. All the money's on Green Bay, yet that line has dipped from 4 to 3.
That's
Explain.
That's
you know
what
why?
happened with that Patriots bet that blew it.
Yep.
The Bucks the other night, which got me.
We said it was fishy, dude.
We said something sketchy about
fishy.
98% of the money on
Brady.
on the Bucks, and yet the line isn't moving at all. They're just taking in the money.
Yep. Because you know why? Because they see matchups. And this is a matchup piece.
It's hard to match up with this Bengals offense because they have the 3 wide receivers. Keep in mind that, Joe Mixon will probably be out for this game. All that tells me, and in my analysis, when I broke it down, I said, listen, without Joe Mixon in there, instead of trying to lean on the run like they've been doing and slowing down the game, these are both very slow-moving teams. The Bengals are going to have to throw. They're not going to sit back and rely on LaMichael Pirine to flow their entire offense through. They're getting T. Higgins back, so they have the 3 weapons and the emergence of CJ Azuma last week. So they have 4 legitimate weapons to throw to. It is hard to cover that many people. It's a lot of It's a lot of weapons to think about for the defense of the bank. The real question for me is, will the Bengals defensively be able to slow down Rodgers and Devontae and the crew? And if they can, then this will come true. So it really will come down to, how did the Bengals defense do in this spot? And listen, I'm not questioning. I'm with you.
And by the way, check Cincinnati first half too.
There it is. A lot of bets. I'm writing them down. First half.
first half, full game, and then mess with the
Boom.
winning margin.
Love it.
Eagles and Panthers. Carolina is 3. I'm telling you right now, that line's too short. Panthers win that game.
Panthers -3 at home. Eagles, yeah. I mean, I could see it. The potential return of Christian McCaffrey, maybe practice today.
Yeah.
Practice today. DJ Moore, amazing.
This could be a Robbie Anderson game.
Is it time to switch it over? You know, from
because
a fantasy,
Darius Slay. Now Darius had a baby today in practice. Will be on DJ Moore.
They did some really interesting things with DJ Moore last week to get him away from Trey Diggs. So Slay is good, but we just saw last week, even with like they had DJ Moore lining up as a running back in the backfield. They were moving him everywhere.
Yeah.
And Sam Darnold, but Anderson got 11 targets too. Like people are forgetting about Anderson. It has to shift over at some point. But I will say, like Sam Darnold, the one thing I know about him from his era with the Jets is he's not a let me look at you and then look over to this guy. Like he throws to his first his primary wide receiver every time. He does not look away. So with the Jets, it was Jamison Crowder. He was just throwing to Crowder every fucking pass. And we've seen it with the Panthers. He just throws to DJ Moore. But like I said, you know, he focuses in. He doesn't look away. It's more when he's the first read, he throws to Moore. I don't care if you're covered. I don't give a shit. I'm throwing to him.
That's just a tough. You know what the shame is like? That's a really, really tough defense. And you know, as an Eagle man, it's just a tough game for him.
You're gonna get jeered on the radio tomorrow when they find out you're picking against the Eagles.
Well, but I keep it real, man.
They're gonna jeer.
I said they would lose last week too. I mean, listen, listen. I'm an Eagle man, all right, through and through, Eagle man. But you got to keep it real.
No, I hear that. Listen, the Panthers have been great, and like I said, with the running back potentially, maybe practicing, might come back this week. Potentially, maybe.
It don't even matter to me. I think that game ends in underplay. I think the defense is. Carolina defense is really good.
I'm still starting Jalen Hurts in my fantasy league.
I know you do. You love some Jalen.
Got legs, man. I love those legs.
You love the legs. You're a leg man. You're a leg man. You know,
starting him.
I'm an ass man. You're a leg man.
Listen, I ain't hiding it.
Right.
I'm out. People know it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I don't ever judge you, cuz.
Don't judge me.
Couple good games in the 4 o'clock. Couple of real good games. Chargers and Browns, dude. That's a great game.
Great game. I don't think it's going to be like a fantasy bonanza by any stretch. I think this is a play to the under game. 2 great defenses. 2 of the better defenses in the league. Mano a mano. Bet the under on this one. 47 is a little too high on a total for me.
Yeah.
Just these are elite defense. I'm not treating them that way. You can't throw on the Chargers. You can't really do much against the Browns this year. Herbert, great. You know who's not looking that great? Baker Mayfield so far. Just hasn't looked that good. Missing passes.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham wide open last week. Just flat out like missed. I mean,
they're a good team. But they are a good team though, man. I do. I like them.
Yeah, no, both teams are good. Browns.
I love Herbert, man. Oh my God. He's such a great quarterback.
He was so under the radar.
He's such a great quarterback. Oh my God. He's fabulous. I love him. I like the Chargers in the game.
Who wins the game? Who wins? You like Chargers to take this one?
Yeah, I would bet Chargers.
Yeah, they're at home. I think the 2 is not too hefty. It looks like the direction is up. So by Sunday, this will probably be -2.5, maybe -3. We might get to -3. So if you're gonna do it now. Hit it -2 before it moves.
It's a good point.
It's still -2 on PointsBet, Caesars, a few of them. Some of them already have it at 2.5. So, you know, you could tell the direction that this one's going. On that note, by the way,
I agree.
Little inside info. Little inside info for you right here on the WiseGuys.
What we got, buddy?
The next update to the Sharp app, which is probably coming maybe tomorrow. You get an approval. There's a process. You get an approval. The next update, one of the things that we're adding, which is really awesome, is line movement charts in the game center. So you'll be able to really see, where it started, where it moved to. And we've got all kinds of
I'm a
plans.
big believer in line following the number, man.
Yeah, you got to
That's
watch. You see the
awesome.
steam moves. You'll see all of it right there. So we're working out the math, drawing graphs and shit.
Dude, I love that. I
Yeah.
tell you, I this Sharp app is tremendous.
We might have
Absolutely.
that. I don't know what, we might have that by Saturday. I don't know when it goes from like beta to live. It
Do
takes
me a
couple
favor,
days.
let
We might
me
have it by
know
Saturday.
so I can make sure the update's there.
Yes.
All right. I mean, seriously, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really cool. The game center. A lot of what I'm working on right now is making the game center better, so that you
Yeah.
go in there and you get more information, more details, more signals on if you should make a bet or not. We got a million plans, but that's just the next one coming in the next couple days.
I love it. I love it. Download it, everybody, please. Giants and Cowboys. I mean, Dallas is 7. I mean, I think a complete mismatch. I could see this game getting ugly. I like Dallas. I laid a 7.
I'm going the other way. And
You're buying this? What, Barkley? You liking Barkley? Barkley
I
looks
love
better.
Barkley. I like Barkley in this spot. Daniel Jones has not looked bad.
But they're going to be ready for him, all that read option stuff. I mean, they're going to be ready for that.
You think so? Because now with Barkley in there, it's hard. It's hard to prepare for the read option when you have an elite running back. You got to concentrate on Barkley. Daniel Jones isn't fast, but he's a willing runner. The other guy I liked last week, I saw. First of all, here's a couple other reasons. So Kenny Golladay, now you're going to put Trey Diggs on him. He's going to take him out of the game, right? But we did see the rookie Kadarius Toney in the game last week looking good. He looked good.
You know what, dude? He's not bad.
He's
what's funny? I didn't rip the Giants. I didn't like the pick. I thought it was a horrible. Like you went and signed all that. First of all, you overpaid for Golladay, and then you take Kadarius Toney. That makes no sense to me.
It was a bad pick.
But I agree with you. I think he can play.
He looked good. Again, there are other guys who looked a little like I just don't like that pick but nonetheless, the kid looked pretty good out there. He has yak. He's the opposite of Zach no yak.
Yes.
He's got the yak.
Yes.
All right. He had a lot of yak and he was out there dancing around. I just liked what I saw. Listen,
you remember the Zach no yak. I appreciate that.
No, listen, I pay attention.
So you like the Giants, huh?
I like the Giants to cover. Listen, I don't know about winning the game, but the Cowboys, they're gonna. Here's the reason with -7 that I'm going this way. The Cowboys are trying to run the football, do this sort of new thing where they're trying to win games instead of produce fantasy goodness. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not about winning games. I'm about fucking Dak throwing 60 times a game. That's what I like. But they're not doing that. They're pounding the rock. They think we need to feed Zeke and Pollard. So that means 30, 35 runs every single game. It's causing the games not to score that much. It's helping the Dallas defense be off the field a little more, which is great. But that style of offense produces a closer game than, hey, we're going crazy, throwing it, to Cooper and Lamb. That's why Cooper and Lamb have been producing. They're throwing the fucking tight ends because both tight ends are on the field because they're doing this run-heavy scheme. They've changed what they've done. So that type of game doesn't produce 10-point wins frequently. It usually is a close game. They want to keep it close. They're going to win towards the end. Giants a little better offensively, I think, than they're getting credit for on this line. So I'm going with the underdog here. The Giants. I'm not saying they're going to win. I don't predict a win, but I'm going to say I think they can keep it within 7. Barkley's there. Barkley should have a field day against Dallas. They don't have the tools to stop a Saquon Barkley. Even New Orleans, who is an elite rush defense, couldn't stop him. And I believe that Barkley's actually getting better every single week. We're seeing him gain confidence. You know what's going to happen?
What?
He gains confidence. The minute he looks so great, he's going to fucking tweak the calf.
Oh, I hope not. I mean, I don't want that poor kid. I don't see that happen.
I cringe when I think of it. I really hope it doesn't happen. But he's just looked better and better. So yeah, give me the Giants right in the back of fucking Danny.
Would you like to do a Butler bet?
Danny Bitcoin. I will do that. LeBarber.
All right.
The Barber bet or the Is this
We're going to do a little Butler bet action.
Butler, or are we frosting tips here?
No, this is a Butler.
All
You're going
right.
to have to come down and beat Jeeves.
I don't want to beat
Make
the Jeeves.
I think do we have one yet?
We have a few of those, but we got to take it the whole season. You don't do one bet.
But what's our record though?
I'm sure you've beaten me on the one Butler bet we've done so far, and now I'm scared to do another. All right, Butler. I'm writing.
I did beat you. That's why I was asking. I was checking to see how honest you are.
You definitely beat me on the one, but I think we only got one Butler bet.
You got Danny Dimes in the Butler bet.
Oh man, I can't.
Good luck,
Danny Dimes.
So boy, you hate him too.
Danny Bitcoin.
And Danny Bitcoin's going to give you odds, and you're going to have to wear. You're going to have to be a wear a shoe,
fucking
gloves.
Get the shoe box. You're not even going to be kind about it. You're like, hey, get the shoe box. What?
No, you kidding me? I'm going to be digging shoes out of the basement so you can shine them. Yeah, sure. You kidding me? Niners and Arizona. I love the Niners. I think this is a spot. Arizona coming off that win against the Rams. I'll take them all day long, man. I think the Niners shocked the world and shocked the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are good, man. So don't get me wrong, but I just think this is a great spot for San Francisco.
Listen, the Cardinals are the better team right now. They are the better team.
Agreed.
But my boy Trey Lance is having a coming out party. I don't know how. I don't want to bet it. For me, I don't know how Lance is going to look. Is he good? Is he bad? We've seen some horrible things from rookie quarterbacks.
Oh, scary.
Lance has not looked that way. The other guys have. Lance hasn't, but I'm a little shell shocked about rookie quarterbacks right now. So I'm not ready to place the bet, but I get it. The reasoning is sound. Listen, Cardinals, right? You know what happened 2 weeks ago? The Rams were riding high. They're like, we're the best team, and they're coming off their big win. And now they against the Bucs, now they face the Cardinals. They take the loss. Now the Cardinals are riding high. We're the best team, so it's time for them to come down to earth. They might overlook the game a little bit. They might say, "Hey, this is a step down. We just beat the Rams. We just beat the Bucs. Now we got a rookie quarterback."
I agree. I'm telling you, I love the Niners. I do. I love the Niners.
I'm laying off of it. I got a rookie quarterback. I got a little shell shock. I got a little PTSD.
Listen, I'll blame it.
My boy Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm seeing ghosts. These guys have me seeing ghosts. I'm waking up having nightmares. I'm like, who's coming at me? Aaron Donald. I'm seeing ghosts over here. Me and Sam Darnold.
All right. The game of the day is Buffalo and Kansas City. That's going to be incredible. Buffalo and Kansas City. Dude, I got to tell you, man, I'm just loving this game. I just want to watch it. I would bet the over. I just think, I don't care. It's high, 56.5, 57. It don't matter. Both teams are going to be in the 30s. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a blast. I love it.
Don't drink too much during the day.
Yes.
Don't eat too much during the day.
Yes.
Save it.
Yeah, it's going to fill your belly.
Save it. Wings, pizzas, order, sit back. This is what I'm doing. I'm watching this game. Blue moons, of course.
You gotta have your blue moons.
Gotta have the blue moons.
Sure.
Do
you have the orange slice?
I don't do the orange slice.
Okay.
If I'm at the bar, they put the orange
slice
on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell them no slice. I don't care about the slice. I don't do the slice at home. No slice. No slice. At the bar, I put the slice.
All right, that's fair.
I don't say no slice. I just don't put a slice on there. But yeah, I got my blue. I got my wings. Extra crispy. Number one rule of ordering wings: extra crispy.
Yes.
Don't fucking send me.
Do you get sauce on the side?
If it depends on how long the order is going to be until it gets to my house.
Okay.
I can't have the sauce ruining the crisp.
Exactly. That's why I do the sauce on the side. You dip.
I like the sauce on the side. But if certain places they do them crispy enough, you don't need sauce on the side. Like you
Yeah,
go to the right place, you don't need sauce on the side. But
I can dig it.
you give me a soggy wing, I'm sending it back.
Yeah,
This ain't gonna do. I'm sending it back.
I can dig it.
A soggy wing. No.
Mhm.
I don't have a bet on this game. It's too close. Their teams are great. I think it's the Bills if you had to bet one side, but I'm not betting against Pat Mahomes. Are you crazy? I'm not doing that. So
We've seen them before, right? I agree with you. I love Buffalo, but Buffalo's competition hasn't been great. I just want to watch the game, and I do like the over. Like to me, it's a fun game. Maybe you do a little DFS captain,
yeah, we're
showdown.
playing showdown on this one. It's not an
That's fun.
that's not an easy showdown because there are weapons everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you turn, there's weapons.
But that
and you
makes
wanna
it
play 'em
that
all.
makes it you got a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want to
Makes
play
you-
them all. Can't
Yeah.
play them all.
Yeah. That's good stuff. All right, last game we got is Colts and Ravens. Baltimore is laying 7 against Indianapolis. It's a lot of points.
You put Baltimore in your survivor this week. Are you like I haven't played Baltimore yet in survivor. Can you play them here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think like I can't. I don't think this is a. I think I can't see the Colts winning the game. So
Carson Wentz at the helm.
I can't see it. I would use. Let's see. So you need a survivor pick.
I mean, I there's easy ones this
Oh
week.
yeah, I mean
You can just
Minnesota's
go
easy.
with the Vikings and just
Yeah.
punt the Tampa. There's a couple of easy ones. You might have used Tampa already against you have the Patriots I like as a survivor pick. They're probably my favorite. But
Oh yeah, against Houston. Yeah.
yeah, Houston's
Yeah.
so
No,
bad.
I would do it. I would use New England. Why screw around? Yeah, I get you. I mean, I'm not really. I don't know. I mean, Wentz looked better last week. I don't like him. I mean, I've seen enough of him. I've seen him had those games. That's a tough game, man. 7's a lot.
I can't trust the Ravens to win by 7 against anybody.
I can't either. I mean, if I had to bet it, I would bet Baltimore, but I'm not anxious to lay a touchdown. I mean, I know you listen. You're a dog guy too. You don't like to lay a lot either.
I like the small favorite. Give me the minus
Yeah.
2.5. I'm good. But when we start talking about the 7, and it's the Ravens who, sometimes they'll just put a beating on you. But a lot of that has to do with their defense. If the defense isn't clicking,
I agree.
Lamar's not. We've seen him lay it on people before, but I've also seen an inefficient offense that punts a lot. So that can punt the football, that can overthrow wide receivers, that doesn't have the crew of running backs they've had in the past that were elite. Now they've got fucking Latz Murray, the vulture, as the lead back. You don't play a vulture as a lead back. There's a reason he's a vulture.
You're right. That's great vulture knowledge by you.
Yeah. He invented vulturing.
He did. He was the king
first vulture.
He's the godfather of vultures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every vulture that came after him owes him a debt of gratitude.
Yes.
Fucking LeGarrette Blount should kiss Latz Murray's rings.
Yes. Yes. Big time vulture. That's vulturing, and you're right. He's the king vulture.
John Kuhn should call Latz Murray every year on Latz Murray's birthday and say, "Sir, thank you for creating a role for me."
Appreciate it, vulture. Yeah.
The vulture role.
I agree. I think you're dead right. It's a great point too.
Fucking original vulture. So they're running a vulture as the number one guy. Somehow, by the way, what happened to Le'Veon Bell? This guy was a good player.
I thought the same thing. I thought they were ready to unleash him.
He's not old. He's 29.
These running backs are strange, man. I mean, look at Zeke. Zeke doesn't even look like himself.
He looks better. He looks good now.
Yeah, but he doesn't look. He still don't look like he did 2 years ago. Last year he was horrible.
Last year he was all fat.
He's right, but he's in better shape. He looks better, but he
was eating crispy, crunchy chicken.
Yes,
with the biscuits on the regular.
Yeah, you can't do the biscuits too. If you're going to do it, you got to just do the protein, man.
No biscuits. I gave the biscuits to my kid.
See, that was a good move by you.
I did eat the mashed potatoes.
I would
with
give
veggies.
my. Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did the mashed.
Yeah. See.
Regretted it.
Yeah. I would have gave the biscuit to Massimo too. You're a good man. You're a good dad.
I could have eaten the biscuit. No evidence.
No, but you took a beating for your daughter.
That's
hashtag girl dad.
That's what you do.
That's a
That's
good
what
move.
you do. For those of you guys at home, that's what you do.
Yep. Take
So,
our advice.
Yeah.
Take our advice with this too. Bengals, XL bet. Carolina Panthers, Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's an XL bet if we got Drew Lock. So those are the 4 games, and I like the Niners. So they're my 4 best. And Dallas. So I got 5.
Oh, you're betting the Dallas side.
I like the Dallas, yeah.
Oh wait, that's what I was going to say.
But my best bets are the Bengals and Carolina.
What I was going to say to the viewers, drop a comment in the YouTube, in the comments, which side of the Butler bet you're on. Are you with Anthony and the Dallas side? Are you with me and the Giants? And I mean, do you want to see me, with the shoebox, or Anthony, opening, carrying one of those little towels and walking around like bringing me a blue moon?
Well, I will tell you, you got a ways to go before you get me in the towel. You got to start winning before you start talking towels.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
It's just been the one Butler bat. Like I guess we got to get these going every week.
Yeah.
I do have something for everyone for next week and for you as well. I've got the Brian Dawkins thing. We're going to do a giveaway. All right. I'm not even going to tell too much about it yet because I haven't thought it all the way through.
Well, I'm excited.
That's how I do it. I don't even think it through. I'm
excited. I love it. That's awesome, brother.
Dawkins jersey straight from Steiner Sports. We know it's authentic. It's the real deal. Everybody's favorite Eagle. Everybody's favorite. We all love him. Even me. I've become a fan.
Was the man, cuz the man.
I've become a fan.
He was the man. Love it.
Nobody wins it. It'd be sitting on my wall right back there, right behind me, but I'm going to do a giveaway.
Dude, that's why you're the best. You give away the biscuit and you give away the jersey.
That's how I do it over here. And a free app. What more can you ask for?
Really?
All right. That'll do it. Look, there's still a little game left for tonight. I got it on pause, so hopefully
I'm going to go in there right now and watch it.
Go
for
Rams.
Anthony,
myself, the WiseGuys. We're going to see you next week. I'm going to win my Butler bet. You got all the picks: Bengals, Steelers, Jaguars, Panthers, Jets. Wait.
Jets, Cowboys,
Giants, maybe Cowboy. Make your choice. Somebody's going to be right. One of us is winning that game
over Kansas City.
Over on KC.
That's a public piece, but
the play for KC is extra crispy wings.
Yes.
Blue moons.
Yes.
No bet.
Just
watch it and enjoy, or bet one side just to have a little rooting.
Yeah,
I would actually
don't go crazy.
I can't pull the trigger. My mind is telling me the Bills. My body's telling me don't do it.
All right. Yeah, I'd say don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. All right, that'll do it, my man. We'll see you guys next time on the WiseGuys.
Geekster.
Take care.
See you, Geekus.